Hello and welcome, whoever's watching this. I'm here with Beatriz, who worked with Lisa and I last year and is also working with us this year. And she has kindly, so many beautiful clients of ours, offered to share a bit about what it's like, even though she's nervous. So thank you so much for doing it. And just a heads up, the internet was cutting out a little bit, so hopefully this will be clear. But if at some point Beatrice doesn't understand what I'm saying, or I don't understand her and we need to repeat ourselves, it's because the connection is dropping a little. So firstly, before Beatrice shares, I just want to invite anybody who hasn't yet. I'm sure a lot of people who are watching all our videos have already.
I can't hear.
Oh, can you hear me now? I'm talking to the other.
Okay, yes.
And then
okay. Okay.
So if you haven't already joined us, we'd love to have you inside the Mother Rising Sisterhood. It's a membership program for mothers, definitely about coming home to yourself first. So parenting from your own inner compass with a strong foundation in self-connection first, and having that then ripple out into your family for like the connection and the conscious relationships that you really want. So I'll put the link in the description. And Beatrice, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'd love for you to share with whoever's watching, firstly, what had you choose to work with us?
I didn't hear that, sorry.
Firstly, what had you choose to work with us? No, you can't hear me.
Okay, now it's okay?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the question?
I said, what had you choose to work with us at the beginning?
Okay. Well, I guess, you try to either consciously or unconsciously sort of seek some sort of help when you're, we're in a time of, crisis, or when you're in a time when you're feeling really overwhelmed and you don't know, you feel very stuck. So I was kind of in that position, and I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. And I'm not even sure. I think I saw an ad on Facebook of you guys, and I sort of, like your Facebook page, and when you had sort of some, you advertised that you that you had some free sort of coaching sessions, then I was feeling so down and so stuck that I just was, what you guys were saying really resonated with me, and I thought I should give it a try. I should put aside my skepticism and just give it a try. I won't lose anything if I just do it. So and I first, again, as I said, I was skeptical, but I had a coaching session on the phone with you and with Lisa, and I don't know, it felt right. I felt safe. I felt like, okay, first of all, they're giving their time and there is no pressure on me joining. And I just thought I have to do this, because I can no longer continue like this. And that's how I ended up joining. And yeah, it was one of the best decisions of my life.
Aww. I think just at the end of your sentence,
and I
froze.
Oh yeah, and I've lost you again. Okay, now I can hear you now. Okay.
When you said one of the best decisions of my life, and then you froze.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Wow. Thanks. So what was your experience of working with us, and continues to be your experience as you still are, and what did you love most about it?
Well, my experience of it, it's actually been a positive one throughout, and because it's not one, it's because it's, I guess, the fact that I've worked with you guys for now over, and I think I really needed that time to really, really create a sense of self-awareness that I realized I didn't really have. And after 4 months, 6 months, and I'm like, oh gosh, we've learned a lot, but I feel like I'm still making the same mistakes and I'm not moving forward. But then you kind of hit a point where you're like, hang on, actually I dealt with this so differently than I would have done before. And you kind of gradually start to see how you become more aware of things, and how you react to things, and how you sort of, you have you have a different relationship with yourself. And it just made such a massive difference. So I mean, I can say, that having worked with you, both of you, in the circle, and with all the, all the women that have been in the circle and shared their experiences as well, because I've learned a lot from them as well. That I say this to people when I talk about the work that you guys do, that it's really changed my life. And it's not that, suddenly everything was, different, that something changed, or that I, left my job or did something completely different. No, but rather that what has changed completely the way I face things is the way I react to things, and the way I now, I guess, face the world and face life. And that has been sort of massively different than how it was before. So yeah, no, it's been, and I guess, when one is going to open oneself so to very private things and so intimately, you really want to feel, I guess, not judged. You really want to feel in a safe environment to open up, and both of you have always provided that. But also that you've been incredible guides. So you're not like, providing, specific, you do that, like, I don't know, I cannot even describe the way in which you manage to kind of get people to get us to find our own path and our own answers to how we deal with what we're encountering in life, both in relationship to our partners or our kids and so on. So yeah, I mean, I'm immensely, I've said this to you and Lisa before, I'm just immensely grateful to you both for, for how much these circles in this course has given me. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Oh, it's such a gift to receive these, to be in these interviews.
Oh,
sometimes I don't actually realize the extent of how we're supporting you. So thank you. Yeah. How would you say that it has supported your experience of motherhood and also of being in your family, your relationships? You can't understand.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. What would you say?
How has it supported your experience of motherhood and your family relationships?
Well, as I said before, it's really about how you be yourself, the relationship that you have with yourself, and how then that allows you to see and react to other people differently. So I guess for me it was primarily, the relationship with my partner, but also, in I guess being a bit more generous in the way in which I react
Oh, your sound has disappeared.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
No, not yet.
Yes.
Let me know. Okay, back. Okay. So where was I? Yeah, I mean, I've realized that it is in yourself to be able to bring about different responses from others, and in that process to change the relationship to others. Because I mean, we primarily, I mean, we thought about it, or I thought about it as, wanting to bring changes within my own family, but then you see that the same skills can help you in other areas of your life, where we kind of keep reproducing some of the same patterns. So I guess for me, it's so crucial to changing anything outside of myself and in relationship to others.
Yeah. Yay. Beautiful. So, what would you say to someone who's considering joining the Motherizing Sisterhood but not sure yet?
Well, it's such a personal decision, I guess, and people are at different points, and but just, based again on my own experience, that, as I said at the beginning, I was skeptical. I didn't know whether it was going to work, if I was just putting my money into something that might not necessarily work for me. I do tend to sign to a lot of things and then not really follow. So I was worried about that too, not just about the cause, but about myself as well, whether it would be for me. So I guess, the only thing that I could, to give it an opportunity, to give it a chance, and then to decide, whether or not this is for them or not, because, as again, everyone is in a different path, and a different path, and in a different point where, they know better what sort of help they need, what kind of support they need. But I think, give it a try, and it might also, be something that it's, very.
We froze. Get back.
Sorry, I was just getting a call there.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. I totally did get most of what you said just then.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much, Beatriz. Thank you, thank you. Is there any
No, pleasure.
to share before we end?
Well, no, not just to say again that
We froze again.
I hope I'm still there. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't hear the last bit.
I just wanted to say that I've, just to close off by saying that I'm very grateful for all the support that you and Lisa have given me.
Oh, thank you. And we'll connect really soon.
Yes. This Saturday, indeed.
All right. Oh, I'll stop recording.